Hey guys, Sam Variety Films here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up for a chess game and a really amazing trick too. So this is how you set up. First you gotta know the names of the pieces. This piece is called a rook. R-O-O-K. This piece, if you were to place it in the center of the board, it could move. It can move it can move horizontally or vertically any spaces it wants, but it cannot jump over pieces. So it can't do this. Or yeah. Now, this piece is called a knight. It's a Blue Toad from Blue Toad Films came over to my house one day and said, "It's a horse, why do they call it a knight?" And that's a really good question, but actually I really don't know why, but these can move at an L. Place in the middle of the board. Sorry for my hand there. You can move here. You can move here. You can move here. You can move here, and you can move here. You can move here, and so many bunch of different places. So you can make an L, and this piece can jump over pieces. Now, the rest of the pieces I'm going to show you cannot jump over. So you got two knights in the game. If you're white and if you're black, you both get the same number of pieces and the same pieces. And my watch just went off. It's 5 o'clock. Here, this piece is called a bishop. Pretty interesting, huh? I don't know why they call it that. This piece, I'm looking at my camera, not looking at the chessboard itself, but okay, now I'm looking at the chessboard itself. You get a black squared bishop and a light squared bishop. They only move diagonally. They can move any direction they want, but they can't jump over pieces. This is called a queen. She can move wherever she wants. It's like a mixture of the bishop and the rook. And this is the king. This piece, this is called a check. So if there's a piece like this attacking the king, it's called a check. And 3 ways to get out of check. You can move your king. The king can only move one space at a time, but it can move like the queen. Just can move it space at a time. Cannot get close to the queen because it's still attacking. Pretend these pieces aren't here. So, we're only 3 minutes into the video. Okay, cool. Hold it with the other hand. Now it can move here, or here, or here, or here. I'm back. I had to use the bathroom. So, then these pawns on their first turn can move 2 spaces, but then they can only move 1. I'll teach you some more basics in our next video, but now I'm going to show you how to checkmate your opponent in doing a queen sacrifice. Now, this queen is the most important piece on the board. And you're going to try to that you give this free piece away, but you win the game. And your opponent does not even realize it. A little penny for you. Testing out my focus. What's wrong with my focus? That penny was not special, by the way. Stupid focus. So, white always goes first. But back in the old days, white they would choose who would go first. But nowadays, white goes first. So the most common response is you move to a square called E4. Now normally chessboards would have like numbers and letters, and you know those graphs that you learn in school. It's kind of like that. The most common response for black is E5. Hold on, I'm making a video.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Never mind. Sorry for that. And then you bring out your knight. It can jump over pieces. The enemy's pieces, and your own pieces. Now, black is going to play this move. Gonna bring his knight out to f3. Now, it's time for your next move. Play this bishop c4 move. Moving your bishop out and attacking this weak f7 pawn. Now, this is a checkmate in 4 move, but this is a checkmate in 7 move, sacrificing your queen. So I'm not going to do a scholar's mate here. Most common response, trying to open up a space for his bishop. Black would play his first move to d4. Wait, hold on, d6. Yeah, d6. Now, you can play knight to f3. Now, since knight f3 move...
Did you have fun? I watched this.
Sorry for the interruptions, guys. And now she's laughing. So. Anyways, the most common response for black is moving his bishop out to here to pin the knight. And this is where the sacrifice comes. You move your knight and capture this pawn. Now, people would say, oh, you get the free queen, so they just take the queen. But now the game's yours. You can win. If you're white, you're winning. Now it's time for a check. You take this pawn with your bishop. The king cannot take the bishop because of this knight is guarding it. So the only move, and it can't move here, and you can't block the check, and you can't capture the checking piece. So you have to move here with your king. And now you move your knight up here for a checkmate, and you have won the game with a queen sacrifice. Congratulations, guys.